What is going on YouTube? Today is a very special day. It's your boy Nicholas. Welcome back to Nick's Dynasty. I'm about to do one of the craziest videos that I've ever had an idea for, ever thought about doing, or ever doing. Putting money on the line to see how this goes, to make a flashy title, make a flashy video, kind of. So with that being said, just go ahead and hit that like button. You know it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to make a video of me trying to make a nice tasty dish with the most expensive food item and the cheapest food item at Walmart. I'm about to head there right now to go see what I can find. But yeah, we're going to take something really expensive, maybe it's luxurious, and then something really cheap, maybe it's basic, and we're going to cook together and see if I can make a cool, tasty dish out of it. I just want to lay the ground rules. So basically, I don't want to be buying anything that you can buy per pound because with that being said, I could get like literally one grape or a nub of garlic and that might be, or ginger, and that might be like 15 cents. And oh, I might get 5 pounds of steak and that might be uber amounts of money. So I want it to be ideally a prepackaged food item that is not a bulk item, because if it's more, it's going to be expensive. I kind of have a general idea what the cheapest might be. I have no idea what the most expensive thing might be. So those are the parameters for what I'm buying. It's not going to be something you buy per pound, and it's not going to be bulk. And I'm just going to guess what the cheapest thing's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a single packet of Kool-Aid. So I might be cooking with Kool-Aid. All right, my last thoughts. So I'm going to avoid the rotisserie chicken type thing that I guess the hot meals that they sell, because I guess I could cook with that, but it's not the most interesting than cooking from like a product or raw an ingredient. And I'm going to avoid like the bakery, because if I get like $100 cake, what can I do with $100 cake? Yeah, I can make like a cake milkshake or something like that, or cake crumbles, blah blah. But I don't need to cook with cake or anything from the bakery. There she blows, good old Wally World and the market. So for $25.98, you can get some crab, mussel, shrimp, and snow crab. Let's see if we can find something more expensive than that. So I just asked an associate whether she could tell me what the most expensive thing it was or not, if she had like a tablet to be able to look that up. But she just told me to go on Walmart.com. So I'm going to look out for that manager, because I think they could help me. So I did find a manager, and she said I'm just going to have to look around to see what the most expensive thing is. So this may take a minute. So I'm here looking at the Kool-Aid, because this is what I think is the cheapest thing that they sell. But when you look at it, it's actually $1.60 per ounce. But yeah, obviously it's not an ounce, but this is like a prepackaged item, and it's 24 cents. So I'm not sure if I can find anything cheaper than this. So I'm gonna hold on to one of these, because I think this might be my cheapest ingredient that I'll be cooking with. Is Kool-Aid the cheapest thing you guys sell that comes in a package? Or is there anything cheaper than this?
That, or the little straw thing that goes with bottles.
The straw, the bottles?
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The individual bottles.
Oh, okay. It's less than 24 cents?
Well, that's what some of these are very cheaper.
Okay. Yeah. So
like right here.
I see. And then last question, out of all these Kool-Aid flavors, which do you think is the hardest flavor to cook a dish with, do you think? What flavor you think might be like disgusting if you cooked it with like meat, or what would you think?
You can't go around with Kool-Aid.
I know, but like you drink Kool-Aid, but which one, if you cooked it with it like as a seasoning or something, what do you think it would be the most disgusting?
I think it was black cherry.
Where's the black cherry at?
Right here.
All right, well, I think I might get this and try cooking with it. Black cherry Kool-Aid. Exactly. This is
Kool-Aid and steak. Kool-Aid.
Is the steak what's the most expensive thing you think we have here?
Steak, crab leg.
Most expensive, cheapest. Now I'm going to ask somebody for a third ingredient to cook with these two things right now. All right, so I'm back with one more question.
Okay.
So I think these are the most expensive things and the cheapest things: the crab legs and Kool-Aid packet. So if you had to pick a third ingredient for me to cook with this, what would you choose? Just anything random.
Kool-Aid with
Yeah, anything you can think of. I'm gonna cook with these two. It's gonna be a dish. I might do a marinade or something or seasoning. What other ingredient should I add to this dish?
I just can't see Kool-Aid with crab.
I know it's just our most expensive thing and our cheapest thing. So like
Okay,
now a random ingredient
Random. Like to get like a side
or just incorporate into the dish.
Well, y'all gonna need butter.
Just butter?
You're
Okay.
gonna have to have
I'll take butter. All right, I'll go get some butter. Thank you. So butter, I have butter at home, so I'm gonna use the butter at home. That might be a little bit of a cop-out because I was probably going to use butter anyway, so I'm gonna ask someone one more question to give me a random ingredient to cook with these two items. All right, so he said scotch, so let me see if they have scotch here. I don't know if they have scotch here, to be honest. So I'm cooking a dish with these two ingredients, and I want to know, could you give me a third ingredient to make a dish with this? Someone said butter, someone said scotch, but I don't see scotch here, and I already have butter.
Scotch be like a triangle, have a triangle, have scotch.
Okay, but here, what item from here should I buy to cook with this?
I don't know.
Just give me a random idea.
I don't know. No idea.
A random food item. It doesn't matter if it goes well with it or not. I'll just try it out. I just want ideas from other people.
Use Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I'm using Kool-Aid, using crab legs. What third ingredient should I use? Anything random?
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. So I just spent, very surprisingly, not too much money, whopping $33.78. Probably because it is Walmart and it's not like your traditional big box grocery store that maybe has more variety of things, but Walmart's are, and I was actually able to get 19 cents back. I've been using some rebate. So yeah, I got cash back for shopping for these two products. I use Ibotta. For all the time I've used it, I've got over $58 back. I venture to say I've had this for about 6 or 7 months. You can find offers here. I was at Walmart. They have different in-store offers that you can take advantage of. 50 cents off for that, $3 back for that, and then 20 cents off for any sugar that you buy, any quantity of sugar. And so if you're interested in earning some cash back or getting some money back, use my code. I will link it in the description. So here is everything that we're gonna cook with. The most expensive item, the cheapest item, recommended by the manager, recommended by a worker who took a while to answer. So let's get the meat out of the shells. I don't have the proper equipment, so I'm gonna use this thing, this point to scoop out the meat into this bowl. Have just done one claw, one leg, and I already have some a good amount of meat. Big long piece like that. Small pieces like this too. This is how much meat that I got from there. That's the meat. Here are all the shells. I'm actually gonna keep this and try to make a little seafood stock. So I have carrot, garlic, onions, and peppers in here, getting a little bit of char, getting a little bit cooked up to be a base of my stock. Going to add some white wine vinegar, just a little bit, and a little bit of tomato sauce. I thought this was tomato paste, but when I opened it, it was sauce. I didn't read it, I'm a fool. These shells are already pre-cooked, but hopefully I can still extract a good amount of flavor from them. I par cooked some sweet potatoes in the microwave. Now I'm roasting them up in the oven. This is all of my black cherry Kool-Aid. I'm going to use half to make a liquid out of it, and then I will use some of it in a seasoning. This goes for 2 quarts of water, so it's very, very concentrated. So let's hope that I get my ratios right. Got some seasonings in right here. These 3. Still thinking about what else to put in here, but of course, our cheapest ingredient is going in there too. Some peanut crumbles with a little bit of parsley in there. Taking the sweet potatoes out for a little bit. Gonna kind of fold them over to let them kind of sweat and still get a little bit soft. And then we'll finish these up. Seasoning the potatoes. Gonna spread a little bit of oil on there. Then I'm gonna put it under the broiler a little bit. All right, I got a little bit of olive oil and that seasoning that I made on the sweet potatoes, and I'm broiling them up. Get a little bit of texture on there. You feel me? The sweet potato after it came out the broiler. Going to make a quick roux because I think I'm gonna do a cream sauce with this as well. Added milk and nutmeg to my roux. Here is my stock right here. I'm gonna strain it a little bit more to get these fine pieces out. Or I might keep it, but yeah, let's make some Kool-Aid with it. All right, so here is the liquid part. I'm about to make it turn into something interesting right now. There is the brown sugar that the man suggested and the butter the woman suggested. Our other secret ingredient right there. Time to reduce this. All right, I'm about to mix the 2 in secret ingredients, or not secret ingredients, just my both ingredients in here. I'm not gonna use all of it, but most of it.
You gotta draw the line that's interesting. Yeah. Some is getting harder than others. Yeah. Yeah, but it's all right. I try to at least go visit, because people say, well, if I'm going now, if they let me know, I will. So you can't take for granted what's going. If you have quick.
Basically, what I have here is I went to Walmart and I bought the most expensive thing they had and the cheapest thing they had, and you all are gonna taste the dish that I made. It doesn't really matter if you guess what it is or not, but basically what we have is the most expensive item is the crab legs, and the cheapest item that we have is Kool-Aid.
Oh my gosh, that's what it was.
Yes.
What flavor?
I chose black cherry, or a guy chose black cherry for me, and this is our dish, and you guys are gonna try it and tell me what you think. What do you think so far?
Hey, we'll try it.
All right. So we have a roasted sweet potato with a, we put a seasoning down, oil it down, and charred it. We did we made Kool-Aid out of some crab stock instead of regular water, sugar, brown sugar, some seasonings. Then we have a bechamel sauce, and we have a crumble of peanuts and parsley on top.
Should I eat the skin with it?
I usually eat the skin, but you don't have to. What do you think, Mother?
I enjoy it. You see, I'm almost finished.
Oh, yeah, she is.
I could have used some more crab. It was very tasty.
I have crab.
Very tasty.
Are you surprised that it's tasty?
No. I was wondering how it was going to look. I thought the colors were going to be bland. But when you put the bechamel on top of it, that popped it out some. I didn't taste the peanuts. I could smell them. But it was delicious. I'd like some more crab.
What do you think about the dish?
Very black cherry forward. I don't know what to think about it. How'd you come up with black cherry?
I just asked a random guy to pick the Kool-Aid flavor.
Oh. Okay. It's very satisfying. I like it. The shrimp is juicy,
Crab.
chewy. Oh, the crab.
It's all good.
The seafood is juicy, chewy, satisfying. It's great.
If you had these 2 ingredients, what would you make?
Oh. Same thing.
For real?
I don't know. I
mean,
I have to think about that one.
Yeah. If you had these ingredients at home, what would you come up with?
Yes, yeah.
Very tasty. Were you surprised?
No,
For real? How come?
no, you do a lot of different things. It's very tasty. I can eat this again.
Oh, for real? Kool-Aid and crab, huh?
You know, just like this. Don't change anything.
Go tell your coach.
I have an idea. I thought about it now. I'd say black cherry shrimp nachos.
Okay. There we go.
You could throw a little like cinnamon sugar on it. I think it would taste really good. Maybe something with like a pretzel bun.
Ooh,
Like
yeah.
you know, cinnamon sugar pretzel bun. Is for some reason the black cherry in there. I don't know.
How would you use the Kool-Aid?
Oh, definitely with the shrimp, same way.
Sauce.
Yeah, wouldn't. Yeah, as like something to cook the shrimp in.
Okay.
Yeah, it works well.